What's up guys, this is Dragonfly Mike 77. Welcome to Cloud9. Today I am reviewing Ayam Zaman Mint. I do apologize. I could have sworn that I set the containers that the 50-gram samples came in to the side before I left for my trip. Apparently I did not, and I can't find them, and I feel really bad about that because I wanted to show you guys the actual containers. Now, since this is, I think, only my second time reviewing Ayam Zaman, I am going to talk about the appearance and the consistency first. When it comes to the appearance, they come in these little 50-gram pucks, and I'll have a link in the description so you can actually see a picture of them. And I can't stand them. I think they're hard to open. They sometimes leak. Well, my biggest qualm with them is the fact that they are hard to open. I always have a very tough time opening them. Because of that, for appearance, even though I like the cans, I like the way they look, it's only an 8 out of 20. I'm just not a big fan because they're so hard to open. When it comes to the actual consistency, though, Ayam Zaman is a dark black tobacco that is incredibly choppy. I mean, you get stuff like this to stuff that's really, really fine. And I actually really like that about the consistency. I like the fact that it's black, there's no dye. Ayam Zaman is an unwashed tobacco, and just the appearance of it, you get that from the tobacco, and I'm a big fan of unwashed tobacco. I just like the appearance and the cut and the consistency of the actual tobacco itself. Because of that, I'm giving it an 18 out of 20. I do like it a lot. Sometimes I feel like there's a little bit of inconsistency with the juiciness of the tobacco. It's why I dropped a couple points off of it. But I still really like the appearance of, I really like the consistency of the tobacco. Now, before I get into the flavor, longevity, and smokability, let me pop into some clouds. You do get good clouds from Ayam Zaman. The coals haven't been on too long, so the clouds haven't reached their full potential yet. But the clouds on Ayam Zaman are great. Because it's unwashed tobacco, they're dense, they're thick, they have a lot of body to them, and I just feel like, as I said, they're dense, they're profound clouds, and I really like that when smoking hookah. When it comes to the flavor, this mint doesn't have too much on the inhale flavor. I still get kind of like this cooling effect from it, but you can immediately tell that it's an unwashed tobacco. It has just this good molasses tobacco taste to it on the inhale, which is pretty unique. A lot of times you don't get that. And on the exhale, the flavor is just so interesting. I like unwashed tobacco because of those oils in it. It adds something to the smoke that a lot of washed tobacco just can't replicate. They just can't do it. And when it comes to the flavor of the mint, I like the mint in this. It's because the fact that the tobacco is unwashed, it's got this dark mint to it. And then you can kind of pick up some spicy notes from the tobacco, and it's just a good mint flavor. I'm not normally really into mints, but because it's unwashed and you get those kind of natural tobacco spices with it, I do like this flavor. Because of that, it's a 17 out of 20. It's a good, solid mint. This is a lot heavier than a lot of the other mints out there. It is good to smoke during the summertime, but since the tobacco is unwashed, it's also a heavy smoke. So you do get a lot of nicotine from it. If you are a newer smoker, if your tolerance is low, smoke Ayam Zaman slowly. You don't want to hover up the hose with Ayam Zaman. You really want to take it slowly when it comes to that. Because of that, I actually prefer this more of in the spring. When it comes to the longevity, I've noticed that a lot of mints in general have better longevity than a lot of flavors. Now with this, because I'm such a big fan of the unwashed tobacco flavor to it, I notice that dies a little bit as the session goes on. So that kind of bums me out a little bit, but that mint aspect is still really good in that. So for the longevity, 17 out of 20. It's a good flavor. I would give it a higher rating if that natural tobacco taste kind of stepped up a little bit. Let me take another poke for you. you really do pick up that tobacco taste in it, and I really like that. Do I want to smoke Ayam Zaman mint? Yes, I do. Even though I'm not a big mint fan, I like this mint. It's a different kind of mint. I think it's different than the Desi Merli mints because those are more cooling, and this is more of like that dark mint, and I like that about it. Because of that, the rating is going to be a 17 out of 20. I do want to smoke this. I like the flavor. I think it's a solid mint flavor. If you want a stronger mint, something that is just different, I recommend Ayam Zaman. I think it's a good flavor. For my grand total, because the appearance, because I don't like the can, it brought the rating down to a 77 out of 100. Now, for someone not liking mint, I actually think that's a pretty high rating. Mint is not something that I really want to smoke too often, and so the fact that this is, it is a thumbs up for a mint. I really do like the flavor. We take one more poke for you guys. Now, Sierra Smoke is the one that makes Ayam Zaman, and they sent me the shirt, which was really nice. I like getting shirts from companies. I like being able to wear them in my reviews. I also wanted to mention the blend-off contest that they're doing. You have, I think today they posted up, you have 3 days to enter. So by the time this video is posted up, you may only have 2 days to enter. Make sure to check it out. It is a cool contest where you get to take a bunch of flavors and kind of make your own blend, and the community itself are the ones that vote on it, and I think that's cool. What happens is, if you win, they will take that flavor, and you get to name it, and they will sell it. So you will have your very own hookah tobacco flavor out there on the market for people to smoke. I think that's really cool. I apologize, I do not remember the grand prizes, but I do know, I'm pretty sure that you get an Xbox with them. Don't quote me on that, but make sure to check out hookahfreak.com to check out more details on it. I think the contest is really cool, and I recommend you guys entering it. With that, I think that's all I got. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, guys, peace out.